It was coming to the end of a long night, an evening in which I had spent my time surrounded by the rich and the wealthy, and I soon realised they were some of the worst people I've ever had the displeasure to meet. But that, I thought, was the price. I had to endure them. I was still in the search for a story. I was hoping that I'd be able to find someone who'd lived an exciting life, something interesting that I could use for my next novel.
Young man, care to settle an argument? Great. I'm Edward Doyle, but please call me Eddie. Oh, seems like my companions conceded his point. We were having this most wonderful conversation about...
I lost track of time as this old man spoke at me. I had very little interest in him complaining about some fraudster, but he did not care that I did not care. He only wanted to hear the sound of his own voice.
This young man, what was his name? Zachary something or other, something foreign. He wanted me to invest in his scam. Not me. I'm much too clever for him.
He continued, boasting about all his money, his businesses, his success. It was tiresome. He was like an overexcited peacock. It wasn't till he mentioned...
Zanzibar's the most wonderful part of the world. I was out there on the invitation of the Sultan.
You must have the most wonderful stories. I mean, I've always wanted to travel myself,
but never had the time. Me neither when I was your age. Here, take my card. You should come visit me out on the yacht sometime. She's a beauty, and dare I say it, nicer than the Sultan's. You'd have a whale of a time.
So you just spend all of your time on your yacht?
I don't think you understand. She has everything I need. Why would I ever need to visit anywhere? On long trips, I bring my own stuff. So I need never meet any of the locals. Not if I can help it.
My lord! My lord! My lord. Sorry if I've done it wrong. It's not every day a self-made man, such as myself, gets to meet real nobility.
I'm not nobility.
My name's Zachary Hirsch.
And my name is...
Lord Arthur Stanbury.
I was unsure why this man thought I was the third son of a duke of somewhere or other, but I thought there might be a story in it, so I played along.
Because I have this very unique opportunity. The returns are high. All I'd require is a small starting capital.
I very quickly learned that there would be no story found within Zachary. Instead, he continued to try and get me to invest in a scheme that was clearly illegal. I realised that this was the Zachary of dubious nature that old man Eddie had mentioned. Zachary, like Eddie and every other rich person I had met, kept on talking, but with him I felt pulled in by his strangely unnerving charisma.
It's all highly legitimate. The returns are guaranteed. Very little risk.
Here's the card of my family's financial advisor. I'd love to hear more about your proposal.
Lauren. Fairchild.
Charlie Hayes.
So, what is it you do?
I'm a writer.
Never met a writer before. What do you write about?
Fiction. Mostly short novellas.
Nothing longer?
I don't think I've lived enough of my life to write any longer. What do you do?
Nothing. I'm merely waiting to be married.
She was pretty, but she was sad, burdened by her father and her future. I pitied her. She had lived less of a life than I, and yet she wasn't like the others I had met. She was genuine. She had such a wonder about the freedom that I possessed, and I came to see how she lived in a gilded cage. So, I concocted adventures I had at far-out places that had never happened. I didn't want her to know that I waste my time chasing stories that I'd never lived. I wanted to be who she thought I was, even if it were just for a moment.
Oh, Charlie, your life could fill a dozen books. I'm sorry. I have to go. It's my father. I hope to see your book on my shelf one day, Charlie.
Wait. No one here is particularly interesting, are they?
Interesting? No. They're all rich, with lives well lived. Surely wealth buys complacency. They have no real desire to live a life, and they can all afford not to, so they don't. A few years ago, I was travelling through Peru and I met this man. Was it Peru? Chile? It was South America. Anyway, we were just coming out of this jungle. It was chilly because we had just gone through Pearce and it just started raining, like torrential. And this man, very old, very small, he kindly took us into a shack. I don't speak much Spanish, and his English was shoddy at best. But he was just telling us the most amazing story ever. He was amazing. I think I'm going to cherish that for the rest of my life.
What was the story?